Hey, Johnny Mosley here for Peter Glenn Ski and Sports, hanging out at the Winter Sports Market in Salt Lake City, Utah. This is where all the brands come and kind of show off what they've been working on. Let's go. All right, Johnny Mosley here for Peter Glenn Ski and Sports, hanging out with Val at the Atomic booth here at Winter Sports Market. We're talking Atomic skis, and we're a little more in your range. Former ski racer, high level. She knows how to bend the ski. And I do see, obviously, out in Tahoe, Darren Rawls, this is the skis on all the time.
Yep.
I mean, a little bit wider, he skis the 95, but I see him out there testing for you guys and sort of putting it through the paces. And he's all right. He's okay. He's decent.
He might be good.
He's decent. But so I'm always curious what's inside these skis. So kind of tell me what this Maverick series, is all about, I guess, to start with. What's the philosophy?
Yeah, so the idea behind the Maverick family is, we like to say it's designed in North America, built in Austria to be skied everywhere. So it's our all-mountain family. This was something that we really just needed here in North America. And now it's kind of moved its way into Europe as well. But really, it's tried and true here. And it's great because we've used feedback from whether it's an athlete or a bunch of athletes now, your everyday consumer or your retailers.
Yeah. And now the European hardcore racers or ex-racers are accepting a ski that was designed and tested in America.
This is more their powder ski now.
This would be wide for them.
Yes.
88. Yeah. Okay, so that's a side note. But the Maverick 88 Ti, right? Ti obviously is Titanol in there.
Yep.
How is this thing kind of laid up? What makes it, tick?
So you have a poplar wood core, you have Titanol in it, and you still have the Horizon Tech that we have in all of our free ride skis now.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I mean, we've talked about it with the Ben Shetler. I think that kind of started with the free ride skis, right?
Yeah.
With the Ben Shetler, right? That was kind of, and this tip is really interesting. And we'll talk about it again, but it's almost like a boat in some ways. It kind of has the
hull of a boat.
The hull of a boat. So it's sort of working with fluid dynamics. It's the way the snow flows over the ski, and then you get this really skinny tip profile, which reduces the weight as well. Okay, I carry on. But what is a ski like when you ski? Is this kind of what's your daily driver?
This is more of my go-to, more than 95 though.
Yeah.
But this we've seen really performing well more on the East Coast side. I do prefer a ski like this generally because I like a flat tail. I like to really be able to arc the entire turn and not have it brush out a little bit at the end of it. But it's also great because it's way more hard charging, as you had mentioned. So it's very stable but powerful, and that's what we're really trying to focus on here with the Maverick series, but still keep it sort of lightweight.
Okay, yeah, keep it just kind of right in that zone where it's got that race vibes, but it's playful enough that it feels good in the pow and all that stuff. And tell me about kind of the early rise, what's the rocker profile?
So we only have we have much less rocker in the tip here, and there's only rocker in the tip, none in the tail here.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So it allows you to really start the turn nice and easy, but still float and finish the turn.
Looks like I can see some moguls on this thing.
You definitely could.
I think I could do some moguls. And sizing, how do you like to size this thing?
It's pretty, I go long, but it's pretty true to size. I mean, it's not one of those rockered skis where you have to really go extra long because you're not utilizing a lot of the ski. So I'd say you're skiing on most of the ski here. So it's pretty true to size.
All right, cool. So that's 88 Ti.
Yep.
And then, of course, there's the 95, which, I mean, I think the consensus is we pretty much, I love to get on an 80-something ski when I can, because obviously narrower is just going to be better on hardpack, but then you're changing skis, right?
Yeah.
The 95 is pretty much, for me, you can do it all. I'm going somewhere this weekend, and I had to come here, and then I got to go there, and I get my car, and I just put the 95s in there. I don't know what I'm going to encounter, but it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. So, but tell me a little bit about the construction here. Is it any different than the 88?
So same layup as the 88, just a wider waist width. But yeah, for Like this is my go-to when it's more of a chalky sort of conditions. Last year with all the snow we had out here in Utah, it wasn't always those deep powder days. Some days it was windblown, chalky, and I think this does the job for that for sure.
Yeah, very cool. What's the kind of radius on these things?
Great question.
It's 19 is the radius on this. Okay, so like a little above a town league ski. It's kind of a bigger turn.
Bigger turn.
Yeah.
More GS style.
More GS style. And then obviously it's got these still, do you mount it true?
For Maverick, for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I mean, I guess some people might mount it forward if you're trying to get the best of both worlds, like have a little free ride.
Depending on what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I saw like Sam Kush has his skis mounted like minus +3 or something like that. He's way forward up and he likes a big long tail. So, I mean,
there you go.
I'm a traditional mount too.
Me too.
Okay, good.
I mean, we play around with it on other skis, but for sure here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, the Maverick TI 95 and 88, you really can't go wrong with those skis. I see people on them and love them. I look forward to trying the new version, but I've skied them a bunch and they're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can't go wrong there. Johnny Mosley here with Val at the Atomic booth at Winter Sports Market. Get the gear before you go at peterglenn.com. Have a good winter.